And on the couch with us right now, we have Dan and Mike, and they're here with Dolbier Carpet Cleaning. So thank you guys so much for coming in and speaking with us today.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. So talk to us a little bit about how the business got started and how long it's been in business.
Our business got started back in 1978 by Bill Dolbier, who is my wife's grandfather. He actually retired and then moved up here to retire and started a new business, and he started having some success with it. And his son came up and helped him out. Rick Dolbier came up and helped him out with it, and then since then Rick has retired and moved back to Florida, so to speak, and I kind of came in and took over the reins about, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago, I guess.
Okay, so what all do you guys do? I know you do carpet cleaning, but what other services do you offer?
We do a wide variety of things. We clean tile and grout. We clean vinyl composition floor. Obviously, we clean carpet. We have an Oriental rug plant where we take care of Oriental rugs. I think we have one of the only Oriental rug plants around this area. But we also, over the past 6 years in particular, have really expanded our disaster restoration services. We take care of mold remediation, fire and water damage, and we've also got I think 4 or 5 general contractors on staff on the repair side of our business that actually do full turnkey restoration, and we can also build houses from the ground up with my partner Rick Doty.
Very nice. So talking about the restoration part, when somebody calls you, either they've had a flood or a fire, what is the process of this?
Mike has been on board with us now for about 4 or 5 months, getting involved with that, and let Mike answer that. I want to hear it from a different perspective.
Well, I've actually been on longer than that. Time just flies when you're having fun. But basically, we deal with a lot of insurance companies. We're a preferred vendor for companies like Nationwide, State Farm. So a lot of our calls come in through their call center. And customer calls in, says I've had a flood or I've had a smoke damage or fire damage. So that call comes in through the insurance company. Then we get dispatched and just go from there. Then we also have customers that know that we're here and they call us on their own. Then they go and file a claim. And I am new to the business, but in the short amount of time I've been there, I've been really impressed with what Dan has done with the business. I had no idea all the things that Dolbier Disaster did. And now that I've been in it for 7 or 8 months, I've learned a lot, but just really blown away with how Dan's grown the business over the 5 or 6 years that he's been in control. And the other thing that has impressed me is the relationship that he has with the insurance companies and these adjusters, and just the confidence that they have in him and the company to take care of the customer.
Very nice. So now talking about carpet cleaning, what's the process of something like that? Does that customer have to call and we have to move the furniture? Do you all move the furniture? What's the process of something like that?
On your basic carpet cleaning, I mean, we can come out and move all the furniture that needs to be moved. Customer calls in, they want a carpet cleaning, we send a technician out, we move the furniture, we allow it to dry down. If it needs additional dryers or air movers, we'll set those up for a faster drying process, and so get the customer back in there and get their pets back in there and keep everybody happy, rolling along.
Okay, so I've got this big stain upstairs.
Oh boy.
Can you get that out?
Well, it's amazing what a little fire damage can do. We can replace all your carpet with that big stain upstairs if we just set a little fire in there.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
No, it depends on what it is, really. There are a lot of variables when it comes to stains. I mean, the age of the carpet, the quality of the carpet, what kind of dye resistors the carpet has, what kind of stain blockers are in there. Not all stains come out, but there are certain tricks of the trade that we could replace a section of carpet if we needed to match it up. But 9 times out of 10, if it's something that's fresh and then you've got a carpet that's less than 10 years old, most of the time it's going to come out.
Okay, well, I'm in trouble then. My kids, I kept saying I was not going to do anything until they learned not to turn a drink over. So, and now I think they've learned. But that's good to know that you guys can work on that kind of thing. You do flooding, fire, you work with the insurance company, that kind of thing. What do you see your goals in 2014?
Well, some of the big things that we are doing right now, you know, we have grown tremendously over the past 4 or 5 years, and we've actually outgrown the space where we're at now. We're currently located on 105 Bypass, but we are in the process of purchasing a new building, and it's going to allow us to grow pretty drastically. It's about 4 times the size of space that we have now, and we're going to be moving out to the Fosco area. We are going to keep our storefront here at the bypass for a transitional period, probably 6 months to a year. And if it works out, we might just continue to stay there and operate out of 2 buildings. But because of the growth that we've had, you know, other aspects of our business growing, we just need more space. So one of our big goals this year is just to transition to a new location and try to keep our sanity with the amount of work that's going on. Keep up the quality work that we do.
That's great. How many people do you have on staff?
Well, between my partner and myself, the disaster restoration side of the company, we probably have 20 people that work immediately for Dolbier Carpet and Restoration. My partner Rick Doty, who also is with Dolbier Restoration, he also has another 30 on top of that. So we have about 50 employees between the 2 sides of the company.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So, all right, what are your hours?
24/7, 365 days a week. You know, emergency work is emergency work, and if there's Monday through Friday, we have an office that is open from 9 to 5. But anytime after that, you can call the emergency number if you have a situation that comes up.
Okay. Do you have a website?
We do. It's cleaners at Dolbier.com.
Okay. Pretty easy and simple
There you
there.
go.
So, and I know these guys came out to my grandmother's house when her washing machine actually flooded, and they were wonderful to work for. So you definitely, if you need carpet cleaning or any other services, give them a call. So thank you guys so much for coming in and talking to us today.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you both so much. And we will be back right after these messages with more of the Mountain Television Network.